Welcome to Audio Oasis Storytelling Podcast, a place where you can stop by, listen, think, laugh, and most importantly, rest. Whew! The holidays can bring out a lot of different emotions, so I'm here just to bring you a bit of joy if I can. You know that my virtual holiday hug is now tradition, and I do it every year, so let's take care of business first. I don't mind if I look crazy because I'm doing it for you. All right, so I'm hugging myself right now and I'm pretending it's you. Here we go. Mm. You deserve a hug, and I hope you felt that. Now on to our story. Today's story is about my babysitter from when I was a tot, the legendary Miss Birdie. I always loved to visit Birdie because no matter the situation, Birdie always had a vibrant spirit and she always celebrated the joy of life. At the time, Birdie was an older lady, like my grandma's age, and she was from the islands. I'm not sure what island it was, but she held her island pride high, and she was an absolute delight to the neighborhood. Everybody knew and loved Birdie. Her standard attire was brightly colored floral muumuus, multiple sparkly necklaces, and dangled earrings to complete the look, you see. Yeah, Birdie was a fashionista of the day. Miss Birdie's crowning glory was her bright turban covered in lovely silk flowers. There was absolutely no mistaking Birdie for anybody else. The beautiful thing was, if you didn't see Birdie, you heard her call to action, or the A Bumm-A-Chikka. I can explain. Birdie loved her island culture, and she loved to dance. And once Birdie considered you a friend, in order for you to gain access to continue a conversation with her, you had to hit the A Bumm-A-Chikka. It was Birdie's favorite dance from the islands, and it was basically a winding of the hips while dropping lower with each rotation. So it went like this. Start winding your hips like the traditional island dance. Then you say A Bumm-A-Chikka, A Bumm-A-Chikka as you go lower and lower. Keep in mind, Miss Birdie was an older lady at the time, but in the words of the great philosopher Wendy Williams, she could zip it and zoo it with the best of them. So when my mom would drop me off at Birdie's house, Miss Birdie would say in her delightful island accent, "My child, how are you today?" And I would say in that high-pitched, squeaky kitty voice, "I'm fine, Miss Birdie. Are we going to Bumm-A-Chikka now?" Birdie would smile, and then the two of us, she with a twinkle in her eye in her floral muumuu, turban, and sparkly jewelry, and me right next to her with a look of pure joy in my jumper with matching Mary Jane shoes, would commence to dancing. It was everything. And I think Birdie enjoyed my A Bumm-A-Chikka dance as much as she enjoyed dancing herself. I may have been little, but I was no slouch, I tell you. I'm sharing this story with you because Birdie had a love of life, and although Birdie didn't have much, what she had, she shared with others, and you always left her presence happier than when you came. So I leave this with you today. Whenever life gets you down, like say the holidays, if you don't have friends or family or you're feeling a little bit lonely, think of Birdie in her floral muumuu and the A Bumm-A-Chikka, A Bumm-A-Chikka, and hopefully it'll bring a smile to your face. Final disclaimer, if you are doing the A Bumm-A-Chikka and you can't get all the way down, just drop a little bit. It's okay. A little A Bumm-A-Chikka goes a long way, and Birdie would approve. This is Stephanie wishing everyone happy holidays, joy, smiles, and all the A Bumm-A-Chikka that your hips and knees can handle. Thank you for listening to Audio Oasis Storytelling. Find us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Google Play Music, and Spotify. Safe travels and be well.